Today we're going to be having our review of Unit 1 and 2. I have graded your Forum 1s and Forum 2s. If you have not done the Forum activity, if you have not recorded your podcast, you still have some more time. And remember, on December 1st, on Tuesday, you have your exam. Now, the exam is already open, so if you want to start today, you can go ahead and open it, and you have 2 hours to complete everything. And the last day to do the exam is on Tuesday. So if you start now, you can do it early, or if you want to wait and practice or finish your other activities, you can do so. But on Tuesday is the last day. What I wanted to do today was to review what we've been doing so far and practice a little bit. Right, so as you can see on the board, this semester we looked at present simple, present continuous, past simple, past continuous, and some words that we use to connect the sentences and to show the time in our sentences. So that's what we're going to be practicing today. All right, so starting with Alejandra, help us with when we use the present simple.
Mm, Present simple. Use it for habits, routines. I go to school every day. Preference. She likes milk.
Mhm.
Always true facts. Fact. The sun rises in the east.
In the East. All right. So these are things that we use the present simple for. And we usually use words that tell the time or the frequency, like always or usually, often, hardly ever, and never, on specific days, like on Mondays. For example, I have my English class on Saturdays, or when this things happens over and over, so we want to say every summer I go and visit my grandma. These are present simple facts. All right, so we use it there. Alejandra, can you hear us now? We lost you for a second.
Sí.
All right. Ale, help us now with present continuous. When do we use it?
Use it for what you are doing now.
Hmm.
I'm eating an apple. Temporary activity. Mary is learning to drive.
Good. All right. And we use time expressions like now and at, and we use imperatives like look, stop, listen to show that there is something happening, right? So in this moment, I am talking in English. Right now, you guys are having English classes, right? And remember one thing that's very important. When things are close to you and it's singular, we say this. So right now, this computer is broadcasting the class. Right? But when you have more than one, when you have multiple things, I could use these. All right? So these classes are going to be given online. All right? Now, if the thing is far away, we say that. It's over there, you cannot touch it. All right? So that shoe in the corner is getting dirty. And if it's more than one, we say those shoes are getting dirty. All right? So remember that we have singular and plural words that we need to use properly. Also, we have the past. Diego, when do we use the past simple?
The past simple is it for finished action in the past.
For
Um,
example,
for example, I went to Paris last summer. She visited Tom yesterday. She didn't visit Anne yesterday.
good, right? And we use time expressions like yesterday, a long time ago, last month, last year, all right? So we can express the simple past. Now, guys, remember, as you come into the room, put your full name and your original group in the chat. Right? I think 3 of you have not done so yet. Keep dropping your names there in the chat. Now, let's practice a little bit. Which one should we use? Should it be present simple, present continuous, or past simple? Look out for keywords. Right? So look out for your time expressions, and then choose which one is most appropriate.
Sí, sí,
All right, go ahead. Number 1,
estoy
she.
pensando.
All right, so is this past simple, present simple, or present continuous? What is your time expression in this sentence?
Wasn't?
So she wasn't.
Wasn't at the cinema yesterday.
Good, because we know our time expression yesterday means it will be simple past. All right, next one.
Snowed?
All right, but we see an imperative, so we know for imperatives we use ing. It is snowing. All
Snowing?
right, one more time. Look, it is snowing.
Look, it is the snowing?
It is snowing. All right.
Mary going to the park?
Mary to the park can't be going because it happened yesterday. What's the past tense of go?
Goes?
That's the present simple. The past tense went.
Mary went to the park yesterday?
All right, that's the past tense. All right, Diego, back to you. Number 2. Not down the line, but across.
I am playing. I am playing tennis now.
Playing. Remember, am and ing. Playing. Again, I am.
It often is. No, we're not raining.
It often rains because it's it.
No, rains. It often rains in Scotland.
All right. So you notice if you find your keywords, guys, then you can find what to use in the sentence. All right. And that's the idea. Try to figure out what structure you're using and then choose that one for your sentences. All right. So I'm going to leave this one for you to practice. Now let's make you guys compete. So we have 5 people because I think the others are having trouble with their internet. So let's play teams. Let's see who can really manage these activities. So we have 5 of you. Let's put 7 in case the others come back. And by names, I think team 1 was Alejandra. Team 2 is Diego. Team 3 is Eduardo. Team 4, Luis. All right, so let's start with you, Diego. Choose a category. Let's see if you also remember the past continuous. Just like the present continuous, it was a progressive action. And most importantly, participles. All right, we'll look at these in preparation for our next structure. But starting with you, Diego, choose a category and choose an amount.
Past simple or past continuous?
All right, for how much?
For 200.
Remember, before when, you have past continuous, and then you have the interruption of the past simple.
Sonia and Trish was talking.
But it's 2 of them. They were talking.
I were.
Boy, all right. You lose 200 points. So they were talking when Luis came. Next one. Oh, Alejandra, you're back. Can you hear us?
Yes.
All right. Choose a category.
Mm, present simple of present continuous.
for
Um, 2,100.
200. All right, go ahead.
Ben is in his room. He was
Remember, things like at the moment tell us it's present continuous.
mm, yeah, he was.
It's now. He is doing his homework at the moment. And sometimes I do my homework in the kitchen, right? You also lose points. Remember the rules, guys. Remember the rules. Let's continue with Eduardo. Number 3.
Mm, name the tens.
All right.
100.
Name the tens for 100. Our school started a recycling program. What tense? Present simple, present continuous, past simple, or past continuous?
Present simple.
No, your verb is ed.
Oh,
Past simple. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Luis.
Yes.
All right, choose a category and an amount.
Mm, Present simple or present continuous?
Mm-hmm.
300. She go to the shop today.
And today, but that doesn't mean it's her habit. So her decision is she's going to the shop today, and her habit, usually, that's the present simple. She goes to the shops with her mom and dad. Look out for your keywords today. Let me switch back so you see them again. All right, so these keywords tell us the when. All right, so usually we know it's present simple. But now tell us that we are using the continuous form. All right, let's continue.
And past simple or past continue
Mm-hmm.
is 400.
For 400, all right.
Mm,
Remember, before a while, usually past simple. After while, past continuous. Before
uh,
when, past continuous. After when, past simple.
in the accident is happened
Mm-hmm.
while is walking my dog.
You left out the was walking my dog. Remember, next week your exam, you have to practice to be precise. So the accident happened while I was walking my dog. We were crossing the street when the car appeared out of nowhere. Dun 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 dun. Monse, your turn.
The name, the same.
All right, name the tens
200.
for 200. I usually go to work by car. Present simple continuous, past simple, or past simple continuous. Which one?
Present simple.
Finally, you are correct. All right, back to Alejandra. Are you there, Ale?
Yes.
All right, choose.
Past participle.
All right, this is a tricky one. I haven't taught you this, but you should remember this from before. Past participles is the third form. For example, I am, I was, I have been. So
Been.
am, was, been. All right, so that's the third part. That's what we call past participles. Right?
Okay.
Which one? Past
Mm,
participles for?
200.
For 200. What's the past participle of work? Luckily, work is a regular verb. Extra points if you get the pronunciation correctly.
It work his
No, it's
no
worked. Worked. Remember, if it ends with a
work
K, it gets a T sound. Don't worry, I'll still give you the point. Worked.
worked
All right.
Name the tense
All right, good.
for 300.
For 300. All right. She has visited the Museum of Modern Art. I also haven't taught you this one. Let's see if you know which tense this is. If you get part of it right, I'll give you the second part.
Past simple.
No.
Uh,
Present
present.
perfect.
Uh,
Right? Don't worry, I won't take any points because we haven't taught this one yet. When you see your verb combined with another verb, they're right together, you know these are called perfect tenses. All right, so these are what we call participles, and this is an auxiliary that makes it present. When this is in the past, it makes it past perfect, and when we have will, we will have will, have, and the participle that will be future perfect. But we haven't done this yet, so I won't penalize you. Let's continue with Eduardo. Your turn.
Past simple or past continuous 100.
All right. Remember, before when, you have past continuous. After when, we have past simple. So we're thinking of the verb,
Right?
right? Mm-hmm.
The boy rode.
No, remember, before when, past continuous. The boy was riding when it started raining. All right, so before when, past continuous. After when, past simple. All right, let's continue with Luis.
Name the tense.
Mm-hmm.
400.
For 400. While John was fishing, someone suddenly shouted, "Help!"
Present continuous.
No, you don't see any present here. This is past continuous.
Sorry, the fishing. Sorry.
Mhm. Trick questions. Trick questions. Next one, Maida.
Nate Tencent 500.
All right, name the tens for 500. I have traveled to many countries so far. For example, last summer I visited China.
Is a present simple.
All right, no, present perfect here. And this one,
Is the past participle.
past simple. All right, I'll give you it because we didn't study this one. And last but by no means least, Monse. Choose a category and an amount.
Past participle.
All right, you want to go past participle for how much?
100.
For 100. What's the past participle of fly?
Flew.
Fly, flew, flown. You lose some points. All right, back to you, Ale. Are you still there?
yes past participle
Mm-hmm.
300
All right.
es si viene creo que decirlo en las tres formas, ¿verdad? Digo, en las dos formas.
All right, go ahead.
18
Mm-hmm.
18 y be,
Again?
bean
Yes.
bean.
All right. Diego.
past participle
Mm-hmm.
for 400.
All right. 3. You can do it. You can do it.
Porque me persigue la desgracia.
Mm-hmm.
Go is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And boy is Both.
Mm-hmm.
Think is think. So.
Correct. Thought, bought, and gone. Good
Para
job.
el
Good
corazón.
job. Good job. Good job. All right, Eduardo.
Fill in the blank.
Mm-hmm.
300.
Fill in the back for 300. All right. You haven't learned this one also, so if you get it wrong, I will understand. If you get it right, you get double points. If she keeps, so if Vera keeps coming to work late, she will lose her job. This is what we call conditional number one. All right, future possibility. But you haven't done this yet, so I won't penalize you. Next one is dun 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 dun. Luis, your turn.
Past simple or past continuous?
Mm-hmm.
500.
All right, trying to dig yourself out of the hole. Go. Remember, after when, past simple.
When I saw
Hmm. And then past continuous.
that the girl cried,
That's not past continuous. That's past simple. All right, I'll give you the mark because you got one part. But remember, first past simple, then the past continuous, and then we have other complements. All right.
Okay.
So when the girl saw when I saw the girl was crying for help, I jumped into the lake and swam to her. All right. Continue with dun, 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 Mayra.
Present simple 100.
All right. Good. Present simple or present continuous for 100. Always. Now. Those are your clues.
I always. Uh, mm, isn't the verb to be teacher?
You don't have to. All right. So, always you're going to use the present tense of a verb. And now we are going to be using the present continuous of a verb. You choose your verbs.
I always saw TV after school.
Saw is past simple, not present simple. I always watch TV after school. I am watching a film now. So you lose points there. Monse,
Past participle.
past participle for 500. Go. You have 4. Ooh.
Play it.
All right, that's a simple one.
Um,
One more and I'll give you the points. 10, 9,
no.
8, 7,
Teach
6.
is taught. Taught.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right. See?
Uy, por favor.
6, 5.
Sau.
No. Seen. All right. So see, saw, seen. Teach, taught, taught. Play, played, played. Begin, began, begun. All right. But I promised if you get 2 right, you will get the points. Let's go back to you, Ale.
Present simple or present continuous or 400.
400.
Uh,
Your clues here at the moment, present continuous, and never present simple.
Present simple sería had,
Have. Present simple, not simple past. So you lose points. Diego.
Present simple or present continuous for 500.
All right. On Saturdays tells us that it's present simple. This Saturday tells us it's present continuous.
Sometimes we are
No, we
playing.
play. Present simple, play. I play, you play, he, she, it plays, we play, and they play. Dun dun
Uh,
dun. Eduardo, before when past continuous. Then there's an interruption, past simple.
Watch, en qué tiempo está? Me dijo que estaba la de arriba.
Before when past continuous. 10, 9, 8,
We
7, 6, 5, 4,
no me
3,
ayuda. We watch
2,
it. Watching?
Ank. Past
No.
continuous. We were watching a scary movie when someone rang the doorbell. Bye bye points for Eduardo. Luis.
Fill in the blank, Johan.
Right? Same thing. Before when, past continuous.
What do you do?
Ank. Continuous. What were you doing? Continuous.
Okay.
Bye bye points.
100.
Fill in the blanks for 100. Shh! Be quiet! These are imperatives. Imperatives are followed by present continuous.
Is when sleeping.
She. Again?
John were sleeping.
Not were. It's the present. Is sleeping. Womp womp womp. Is sleeping. Shh! Be quiet. John is sleeping. And Monse. Before when? Past continuous. After when? Past simple.
Cooking?
You left out the was. She was cooking when I arrived. Bye bye points. All right, we have 500 points.
Sending?
I've read today that the American Space Agency sending ink opportunity goes to Louise. He's missing something. Not just sending. How do you make the present continuous? Your verb to be. So is it was sending or is sending? 5, 4, what?
It sending?
Is sending. Start from the top. I've read today. Luis, whole sentence. I've read.
I read today that the American agency is sending
Mm-hmm.
an expedition to explore the moon.
Continue. Some people.
So finding life on the moon.
Correct. You could also say will find. All right, but that's the future, and we did not practice that. All right, guys. So practice, practice, practice makes perfect. I will drop this link in the classroom stream. If you have not done your podcast yet, go and do it. I have marked everything on the forum, and I will be answering your emails. Look out for my notes. And remember, the final day to do the exam is Tuesday. If you think you're ready, you can do it now. But the final day to do it is on Tuesday.